Salutations! This is an introduction video to my channel. So, hello, I go by Ace, I'm 17 and live in the UK. I made this because I just really want a space where I can talk about all of my interests, like comics, manga, TCGs, all of that stuff. Because I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I couldn't find a channel that talks about all the things I'm interested in on one singular place. So I'm deciding to make my own to do all of that. My goals for this is just to build a community and have fun. I don't really have an end goal or anything like that. I'm mostly making this channel for myself, and if I can find a lot of people who like the same things as me, that's just an absolute massive bonus to all of it. The type of content I'm going to be making are all going to be surrounding comics, TCGs, and manga. I'm going to be doing things like comic book hauls, hopefully some card openings. That might be very expensive though. Personality quizzes, what I've read throughout the week, or just a bunch of random stuff surrounding those topics. Inspiration for this channel and for me to do this, people like Unlisted Leaf, who I used to watch as a kid. I thoroughly enjoyed his videos. I used to watch them all of the time. My favorite one that I can always remember and always like going back to, even now, is the one where it starts like, "It's been 500 years since I've last seen the gold card. It's been 36 summers, 12 winters, and 900 springs and 2 autumns," or whatever the intro is. I've always had a soft spot for that one video of his. And most recently, a big inspiration for starting this is Novelli. No, Novelli. I hope I'm saying that correctly. She's been on YouTube for a few months now. I've watched all of her videos and I really enjoy them. She posts about comics and stuff like that. And honestly, seeing her channel is what made me go like, you know what? This seems doable. I can make my own. So, big shout outs to those two, I guess. Comic wise, I mostly have DC stuff because April last year, my dad took me to Forbidden Planet, where I bought my first, well, not my first comic, but the first comic that started off me obsessively collecting them and reading them, which was very nice. And the Bat Family was my gateway into buying as many comics as I possibly can. When I was younger, we're talking about like 5 to 7 years old, sort of. I did have a local comic book shop, but it closed. I got all of my Star Wars comics from there, and it was great. But after it closed, I kind of forgot it existed until my dad took me last year. So in April, you'll be getting a 1 year collection tour, hopefully. um, as for TCGs, I mostly collect Pokemon and Dragon Ball. Well, I used to collect them both a lot. I stopped for quite a while, and now that I'm looking at all the Pokemon stuff, I'm like, God, what happened in my like 3 year break? It feels very business-like now, which is quite sad, and it's moved quite a lot on from what I remember. It's all like money this, money that, and everywhere's out of stock or stupidly expensive. So as much as I'd love to make a lot of videos opening packets and stuff like that, it will be very much dependent on whether I can find a website that sells them for a reasonable price and that's in stock. Because so far that's been proven to be a challenge. It's really sad that it's quite became quite investment-ish. I kind of liked it when everyone was just collecting it for the fun of the game, or playing it, or whatever. But now it's all, I'm collecting it to get more money. I don't really like that mentality when it comes to collecting things. But that's just completely personal. I collect things because I personally enjoy them, and I love physical media. So that's personally me. Dragon Ball, I started when my cousin introduced me to it a couple of years ago. I have the Bardock and Vegeta decks, that's literally all I have there. I think a challenge with that will be finding the place that sells them, like, at all. I know my local Forbidden Planet does, so hopefully I'll be able to do some card openings. But like I said, it's very money and stuff dependent, which is a bit sad. I also have a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I've never played that. I got the cards out of boredom when I was on holiday once. It, I thought they were cool, and I really liked the anime growing up. So that's that. I don't know how to play though. I have tried to learn how to play. It's just so damn complicated. But like, why can't it just be as simple as it was in season one of Yu-Gi-Oh? That's peak. That would have been amazing, but it's so damn complicated. I will probably try to learn eventually. I've kind of gone on a bit of a rant there about cards, but that's mostly what my channel is going to be about, what its focus is going to be on. I have some videos up already, so if you want to get a vibe of what this is going to be like, they will probably be more informative than this video. This is just a general, hello, this is what I'm into, and stuff like that. So, hopefully, you stick around and see ya.